Hey guys, it's Ron from Nifty News, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about the Western and Eastern Conference in terms of playoff seeding. If that sounds interesting, let's hop right into it. Even though we're only a quarter of the way through this season, there are some things we can say for sure regarding these NBA franchises. For starters, the Phoenix Suns aren't going to make the playoffs despite the addition of Ayton. But besides that, the West is a dogfight, and the other 14 teams all have a chance of making the playoffs. As for the East, the Bulls, the Cavs, and the Hawks won't really be making the playoffs this season unless something ridiculously crazy happens. As for the top four teams in the East right now, I have the Bucks, 76ers, Celtics, and obviously the Raptors with Kawhi Leonard. The main difference between the East and the West this season is that the West is crazy deep and has a lot more to work with. As for the Eastern Conference this season, there are four really good teams at the top with little to no separation between each other. Now I'm going to go ahead and talk about a few teams in particular that I think will be extremely interesting come playoff time. As for the West, I have the Nuggets, Clippers, and obviously the Lakers with LeBron James. For the East, I have the Pistons, Celtics, and Pacers. The Nuggets are a very interesting team in the West in that they have one of the best backcourts in the league combined with Jokic at the forward position. I truly believe that the Denver Nuggets have the potential to make it to the Western Conference Finals this season. Now the Clippers, well, they're interesting in that they started off the season really strong, had the first seed for a couple of days, maybe a week even, but now they're slowly starting to decline in what we thought they would be, a really good team, but not one of the top four seeds. Depending on whether or not the Clippers finish with the top four or bottom four seeds, that's where I would come in and say whether or not they have a really good chance of making it to the Western Conference Finals. If the Clippers are in fact a top four seed and do have home court advantage, at least in the first round, I think that they have a great chance of making it to the second round, obviously, but furthermore, pushing it to a very competitive series with a team like the Lakers or potentially even the Blazers, which I think will go to the second round this year after their disappointing loss against New Orleans last year. And if they can beat one of those teams to the Western Conference Finals to face what would probably be the Golden State Warriors. Lastly, the team with LeBron, in this case the Lakers, will be extremely formidable come playoff time. Throughout the season, I've seen tremendous amount of guts and heart from Kuzma, as I feel like he plays with emotion and passion, but at the same time is extremely aggressive. I think this will transfer over to playoff time, where he will serve as LeBron's sidekick and co-star. As for the East, the Detroit Pistons, I believe, will surprise people in that they may even advance to the second round, which would be a huge leap from last year when they didn't even make the playoffs, and I want to say they were around the 10th seed, which is pretty bad considering it's the East. Given that they have a really talented and developed front court with 2 years of chemistry now with Griffin and Drummond, both excellent rebounders, and Griffin is having a hell of a season this year, averaging about 25 points and 10 rebounds to go along with 5 assists, I believe. And the fact that he's shooting the three so well makes the defense a lot more on his heels, which gives him the ability to drive and dish it out, as he's proven to be a great passer. Despite the Celtics' early season struggles, I still project them to finish with a top 3 seed, at least in the East. As for their postseason hopes, I think that they will advance all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals and face the Raptors over there. Moving on to the Pacers, I believe that they will be a surprise team in the Eastern playoffs once Oladipo returns. Given that Oladipo's been out for so long, and the fact that they're staying afloat given their depth and the development of Sabonis has been an incredible sight to see for this young Pacers team. In the playoffs, I don't anticipate them to advance past the first round, but still, I feel like they will push whatever team they face to 6 or 7 games and really make them grind it out and earn every victory that they get, given their toughness and Oladipo's brilliance. And just like that, y'all are updated on the latest news and drama surrounding the league. Don't forget to like and comment as to whether or not you believe the Rockets will make the playoffs this season. Also, don't forget to subscribe to be a part of this growing YouTube family. Thank you guys for watching.